Oh, look at this TV now. Yeah.
Yeah, the boys is back in town. Dum, dum, dum. The boys is back in town. Dum, dum, dum. The boys is back in town. Yeah, that should be our official theme song every week. You know what I mean? I wish it could, but man, we here. And if you just tuning in, this is the Zone Sports Podcast.
Pew, 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 pew.
Yes, sir, ladies and gents. You know what I mean? Of the Zone Sports Podcast. I am one half of your host, your boy Big V. You hear my guy over there, the human air horn himself. Let him know who you be, my G. What's up, man?
Yo, it's your boy COOL. Always wondering what the hell. It's your boy Corey, never telling the same old tired story. And it's also your boy named Cool C, never. And I mean never, ever dated a floozy. Never. For those out there in YouTube, man, we got the sound out for you right there. Big Vito. What's happening there?
Yeah, man, I'm glad to be back. We've been off for a few weeks. Of all being because of me. I was on vacation with the fam. Then we was gonna film last week. Your boy had opened the house. You know what I mean? Them youngins had to go back to school. Corey, you know what I mean? I had to shit them youngins. Oh, had to get them chillins out the house. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
respect.
You already know. So I had to handle my fatherly duties and all that. I'm here to tell anybody who is listening, I am on straight bullshit today. I promise you I am. I'm not taking nothing on this docket serious because boy, I have a lot to talk about. First and foremost, we gotta salute my guy, you know what I mean, my guy Corey, you know what I mean, my guy right here, you know what I mean, employee of the month with one of the highest YouTube short views on the channel this month. You know what I mean? Yo, let me give my man a round of applause,
Thank
man.
you, thank you, thank you. It wouldn't have been possible without all the zoners out there, and for my boy Big Vito even putting me in the position, pause, to execute. You know what I'm saying? I'm just executing. I'm just chilling. I'm just talking sports. Big Vito is the one. He's the mastermind. Man, I'm just a, hey, I'm just a soldier. That's it. I'm chilling, man.
Hey man, they loving you out here. I've always told you that, man. You're doing a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, my guy.
The zoners are speaking out here, and I'm loving it, man. I love that YouTube hit me with that stat. I love that. You
It's
know what I
crazy.
mean? So, we gonna crank it up a notch. You know what I mean?
Why not?
Why not, Corey? You know what I'm saying? Why not? And speaking of cranking up a notch, this topic ain't on the list. This is
Yeah.
just something that just came across my phone here, and because I had been hearing about it, Corey, but I wanted to do my due diligence, Corey, before I came up here and got on straight bullshit with this.
Yeah.
Um, I want to know, and I want the guilty party to if you would like to come on the Zone Sports podcast and explain yourself, please do. But I would like to know who is involved and who is the ring leader behind the people who are throwing dildos on the court in the WNBA. Hey, look, if you out there, reach out to the boys. You know what I mean? At the Zone
Explain
Sport.
yourself at the least.
Hey, listen. Come on, you listen. We can do you how the crime shows be doing the snitches. We can blur your face out and all
Yeah.
that.
We can Suge Knight your voice and all that. You
Yeah,
ain't got the, you know what I'm saying? We can do that.
we can do that here at the Zone Sports Podcast. I just want an explanation because it not has happened once. It has happened a few times at this point,
Yeah.
Corey. I was
Yeah.
looking at the footage on YouTube because I hadn't seen the footage. I had just been hearing about this thing. So I'm looking at the footage. I mean, I'm talking about bright color dildos. Y'all ain't even on the low with it. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know how you can be on the low with a dildo anyway. You know what I mean? But
Well, and another thing, real quick, before you rock, Big V, a lot of places, maybe not all of them, clearly, a lot of places at sports venues are starting to have clear bag policies. So my question is, how the hell you even get one in? And even if it ain't clear bag, a lot of times the persons are still like,
That
if you're the security guard and maybe the security guard is on some BS, where you patting down, it's like, yo, you feel a slong, right? You don't want to feel an extra slong, Big V. And how is it getting in? Pause. You feel an extra slong. What is this? What is this? You can't bring this in here. Now, the Lord gave you one slong, Big V. You can't bring in two. Because I don't think it's a woman doing it, Big V. I don't think it is. Hey, Slongsville, USA, stay at home. Do what you do. That's your business. But don't interrupt my ladies with this garbage, Big V, with your double slong. Huh? Did I say too much? All right. I'm done, Big V. I'm sorry for interrupting. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you can too, hey yo. Oh my God. Oh my God. Hey, listen. I ain't even gonna lie, I hadn't even thought about.
Oh. Sway?
Oh my God.
Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. Go ahead, I'm done.
I hadn't even thought about it might be a guy actually bringing that in. Yo, listen, if you're a guy, you gotta cut that out. Corey's right. You can't be coming there with two slungs. No way.
Yeah.
You know, if you are a lady and you are boofing it,
no problem. No issues.
Just don't throw it. Keep it low. You ain't gotta throw it on the court, baby. You might need it for later. I don't know.
Don't interrupt my ladies playing. Don't do that.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Because y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all have thrown them out in some good games. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. I was watching the clips on YouTube. Some of those games was close. And that was in like the middle, like the third quarter type or the fourth. Like it was crazy. But you know, Corey, my ignorant mind got to thinking who I feel sorry for. I want to know who had to pick that up.
Oh, yo, could you imagine? First of all, I ain't even getting paid enough for this ish. And I don't care if it's clean or not. That ain't even the point.
No.
Okay? Unless I work at West Coast Productions with Booty Talk number 53.
Yes.
And I'm an assistant to the cameraman where it's understood I'm going to go here and clean this up.
Yes.
I ain't out clean unless I work at Adam and Eve Big V where I'm stocking them up. Out like no. Knows what that thing what that plastic slong, the slong song. You don't know where it's been at. You got kids. I got a kid and a wife to come back home to. Like I don't like. What you gonna hit me with the latex?
You know what?
The latex gloves at the least.
Dog. If you're not handing me no latex, I'm quitting tonight.
Fact.
I'm quitting. I might quit on the count of I may have to go get this.
Yo.
Because again, you have to be boofing this.
You're right. Because I don't see no other way. How is it getting in there? You're right, Big V.
Hey, I don't. Hey, listen, it's above my pay grade at this point. I would just like to know the clan who's doing this.
Yeah.
To come forward and hit me on the podcast. I would love to know your story. I would.
Seriously.
I would.
Because you know what, real quick, I think the last incident, somebody threw one and it didn't even make it to the court. It hit a little 9-year-old. I think she was 9-year-old. Hit a little girl in the back of the head, Big V. Now, check this out. I know you ain't supposed to let your enemies know your weaknesses. I know you ain't supposed to sit up here and say what you will or wouldn't do in the situation. But damn all that. Something hit my little girl in the back of the head over some straight ignorance. Daddy's probably gonna get locked up or at least detained that night.
Dog, I'm gonna go on the record and say if I'm going to a WNBA game and one of you weirdos hit my kid in the back with an orange cock, I'm going crazy. I am losing my mind.
Yes,
for several reasons.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But hey, man,
chill that shit out, man. Come on.
Yeah, hey, salute
ladies to the butts in their ass, man. They doing a good job. Yeah, chill that out.
Salute to the WNBA camera people for not trying to capture it during like the timeout things. Can you imagine if you at home watching this with your kid and you have to explain what that is on the court if they show it?
Dude, as a dad and you as a dad, we already have pre-planned time frames of when we're going to teach our daughters, and in your case, son and daughters as well. But you it's like, okay, well, when Corey gets this age, I'm gonna have to tell her about such and such because it's gonna already be in school. I want her to get the talk from me and mom well before that, and then whatever she decides. I don't want her friends at school teaching her anything
Right.
in that regard. I wanted to hear from us first. But now you get a daggone a slong in the back of your daughter's neck. I mean, does that accelerate the talk? My God, man. Seriously.
It's crazy. It's crazy, man. Let's jump over to some NFL because Corey,
Yeah.
you know, I look forward to the NFL season every year, and I'm at this point. I'm gonna stop. I'm done. I'm done. Yo, if everybody want to know why he coming in so hot on the preseason, why he so listen, because you know why my Colts have done it again already. My Colts have done it again already. Y'all like what y'all? It's on the preseason, Big V. What's going on? Let me start from the top. Corey, last Thursday night, my mom hit me, said, yo, you watching the game? I said, yeah. She hit me about 6, hit me early. So I said, yeah, I'm going to watch the game. And I'm going to see what the Colts looking like. Because she is pulling for the Colts more than I am. She loves Richardson, and she thinks he has a bright future. We can agree to disagree. So I said, yeah, I'm going to catch the game. And little did I know that it was not going to be on regular TV. So I'm searching for the game high and low. Then my mom hit me, say, yo, it's on the app. I don't have the app, so she has the app, so she laced me her code so I can tap in. I can't make this up. By the time I even was Corey, I hadn't even started putting in the full email address yet when my phone went off. And I want to read what my phone said because I took a screenshot of it so that I could I want to be able to quote this really right. Where is it? Let me see here. Here we go. Coach Richardson exits preseason game with finger injury. Corey, I hadn't even logged into the app. And this had just went off.
I saw that game live, bro.
Richardson goes out with finger injury. I took a screenshot, Corey, stopped logging in, sent it to my mother, and said 2 words. I'm done. I didn't even log into the game no more. After that, Corey, I couldn't do it. Because guess what else came down later in that article? Insert Daniel Jones. Corey, ladies and gentlemen of the Zone Sports Podcast, if you are new, I'd hate Daniel Jones. Hate might be a strong word, but no, let me not say hate. I do not want Daniel Jones on my team. I do not. Sorry. I do not want the white Michael Vick, who we deem him on this podcast to be, in a joking manner, might I add.
Yeah, we're definitely joking.
Definitely man. Joking, please. I don't want him on my team. So I logged off, Corey. Didn't even log in. My mom called me dying laughing. Dying laughing. From the pickup, dying laughing. Got off the phone with her. And we laughed about it. I said, Mom, I can't make this up. We already done. So I wake up to another message. Colts lose rookie Wally for season due to knee injury. So in one preseason game, we are down our supposedly starter, and we just lost one of our draft picks, Corey, already. And then I wake up to Richardson is also day-to-day on this finger now. He is day-to-day. Corey, we lost Jim Irsay. We may be on the verge of losing our starting quarterback. One of our rookies is gone. Daniel Jones may be the starter for the Indianapolis Colts. I'm done.
that game, and I didn't text you. That was intentional
Thank you.
because as a team who has been decimated by injuries, um, I somewhat know how you feel, and to play in the preseason or not to play is always,
Yes.
and
Yes.
it's a question with no answer because you look at folks like Tom Brady, shoot, Patrick Mahomes played in the preseason just this past week. And, it's like, I understand getting your reps in, and I understand that if I'm not mistaken, Kansas City, they don't even do joint practices, which will explain why they do play in the preseason, whereas a lot of other teams, they have joint practices. And I do understand that there's nothing like game day action, albeit preseason. I know that Caleb Williams from the Bears caught a lot of flack, and the coach, Ben Johnson, if I'm not mistaken,
Yeah.
them not playing in the preseason. And Caleb Williams been looking horrible in practice from the shot that I saw. And I tell you, man, it is so tough because the thing is, getting back to your coach, Anthony Richardson is so snake bitten with injury. And when I saw him get tackled, it looked like a routine tackle, right? And me as a 49ers fan, the contact injuries, I really don't trip on that much because at least you can see like, oh, this happened. Now with Anthony Richardson, it's like, oh, his thumb got him because the hit didn't look that bad, right? As a 49ers fan, I'm always more concerned with the non-contact injuries because those are typically your ACLs, your groins, your hammies. It's like, oh, you're running fine. Let's say they fall down. I'm like, oh God, I know how this is going to go. Obviously hindsight is 2020. Should Anthony Richardson have been in the preseason game? And my answer is I don't know because he didn't play a lot at Florida, right? He is described by multiple people and pundits as being super raw. And should he have been in the game, you could argue that he needed the reps. But given his injury issue, I could make another 50% argument that he should not have played. Obviously, hindsight's 2020. He don't get hurt. Nobody's talking about how he shouldn't have played in the preseason game. But I know that had to be tough for you to watch because unlike my 49ers as of August the 13th, it's different when it's your quarterback, man.
Yeah.
It's different when it's your franchise quarterback. This ain't a running back. This ain't a tight end. I mean, this ain't even the left tackle. All due respect, because the left tackle is super important. This is your quarterback, man. And I feel for you, and I feel for the Colts organization, man. And you talking about Daniel Jones being the answer. Gosh, man, I'm with you, man. I mean, the only way to quote unquote, I'm with you on a way lesser scale.
Yeah.
Even though the 49ers, we got a super easy schedule, right? We should be able to pick up 10, 11 games this season, even with Brandon Ayuk not coming back to I think week 6 or week 7. We don't know what's going on with Jawan Jennings, our number 2 wide receiver. He got a back issue, but he's also got a contract issue, or whatnot. Christian McCaffrey's a wild card. We don't know what that's going to be like. And I'm still thinking we should pick up 10 or 11 games. But you know what, Big V? Like you, I'm like, man, yeah, it's going to be what it is this season. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to expect with your coach. I know you wasn't knowing what to expect. And it's just like, you know what, man? Like the emotional standpoint, because I'm sorry, NFL, that's my drug of choice. That's you got people who do the hard white stuff. I ain't into that. Okay. I'm the idiot that will pay $400+ to see the 49ers get smacked around on Sundays, whatever. But man, I tell you, I'm just not going into it with anything. But you know what's going to happen, Big V? We're going to have a somewhat all-right season. We're going to maybe have a chance to make the playoffs. And then you know what? All this shit I'm talking about right now is going to be going out the window. They're going to have me right back.
We're going to have to see, man. We're going to have to stay tapped in. As far as the Colts, I don't even know. I don't know. That's all I got. That's all I know, man. I don't know. Keeping the NFL, man. You know, Sheduer Sanders had his first preseason game, ladies and gentlemen.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yes, 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 yes. If you've been on the rock, you know what I mean? The Browns played the Carolina Panthers, you know what I mean, this past week, and Sheduer played majority of the game, if not all of the game. Um, um, I'm gonna read y'all his stats here so we can go from there. I got his stats right here. He threw 14 of 23 for 138 yards, 2 touchdowns, and no picks. And he also ran for 19 yards on 4 attempts. Yo, um, I saw all of his possessions, and I'm gonna be honest, y'all. Shador looks pro ready. He looks pro ready, Corey. I'm not gonna lie. He looks pro ready. I don't know what the Browns are thinking about doing with him, but he looks pro fucking ready. Corey, I watched him when they had him out like damn near in the end zone going in. No, he was coming out of the end zone. I watched him get out of that by making the check down. I also witnessed him maybe overthrow sometime some of the receivers. But hey, what quarterback other than fucking Patrick Mahomes don't
Yeah.
overthrow people? You know what I mean? But he looked fucking great. Um, he looked like he got command of that huddle. To me, he looked like coming out of the huddle. Everybody looked like it was going to the line in a timely manner. I watched him after most of the plays look over at the coach. You know what I mean? Yo, what we need to do? Yo, like let's keep it going. I watched him. He was doing all the things that a seasoned quarterback would do, making the right reads. He even the touchdowns he threw were in some tight spots. Were
I
in
want to
some,
talk about that.
I mean, some very tight windows
Yes.
that pros make. Windows that Daniel Jones can't make. You know what I mean? That type of
Yeah.
that type of shit. That you know what I mean? Like, oh man, when he threw that ball to the guy who made that one-handed catch, I don't know if you saw that.
Yeah.
Dog, that ball was so on the money.
Yeah.
It was so on the money, and the one-handed grab just made it even more exceptional. Dog, even the decision that he decided to run, he didn't Cam Newton it and try to bully his way through the hit.
Right.
He was sliding.
Smart.
Smart. You know, it's those decisions and how he looked on the field to me with the eye test. Y'all know I'm big on the eye test. I could see these stats, but the eye test made these stats pop off even more if you saw the game. He looked very poised, Corey. I ain't gonna lie. I like the way he looked, and salute to him for for putting on the hell of a clinic in the preseason. And I know it's just one game, and people will say, well, it's preseason. Yo, I'm here to tell you, to these young guys who are trying to make the team and these guys with no guaranteed contracts, this preseason is a chance to show their skills and to also get a job and keep a job. These preseason, hey, and don't get it twisted. I heard that, he was up against first team D out there.
Yep.
So I want to salute that, man. Keep going, young man. What was your thoughts on the gameplay, man?
Man, I'm telling you, the most impressive play that I saw was the one you just brought up,
Yeah.
where he threw to my man at the back of the end zone, where I was like, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yo, he made that, like he threw it
on the run too, might I add.
One flushed out of the pocket. And I'm just like, yo, wait a minute. Like, yo, stop it.
Yeah.
And like you, I'm trying to curb my enthusiasm. I'm like, yo, all due respect, it is the Panthers. It is preseason. But I kind of take some of that out of it, and we don't really care about the score of the game and stuff like that. What I look for in preseason, which is why I watch them as if I'm watching the Super Bowl, is I look for the mechanics.
Yeah.
I look for the decision making.
Yeah.
I look for, okay, this play didn't work. How flustered are you? Because at preseason or not, these players take these games very seriously. Whether it's vets, whether it's people like you saying trying to make the team, like don't get it twisted. The heart is there because if you're going out there and you risking your body, it has to count and it has to mean something. But man, when I saw just how poised he was, he has charisma and personality where even the guy, the radio guy after the game they kind of got into it because he's been critical of Sheduer. I can't remember the host name or whatnot. He's like, man, come on, man, why you always giving me a hard time, man? But then he gave him that Deion Sanders smile at the end, like, yo, I don't like what you said, but I see you got a job to do. And look, off the field stuff, the speeding tickets is not a good look and stuff like that.
No.
Some people are making a bigger issue of how he entered with the boombox and the guy with the sword or whatever it was or what. I'm like, look, chill out. Okay, the 49ers, we invented the boombox. Okay, we invented that's back when Big Trent and Debo Samuel, when he was with us, we walk out with the boombox. I ain't tripping off of that. I'm talking about the game and the decision making and how he still is fourth on the depth chart as of today. It's criminal. It's criminal. Now, I understand a small bit of where Cleveland is coming from. We got a plan. We're going to stick to it. I expect for Joe Flacco to start. I do. I don't think he beat him out in that regards, right? I also understand that you picked Dylan Gabriel, in the second or third round. So you want to see what he's going to do. According to the coach Stefanski, he said the plan is to have.
Hold on, it ain't Joe Flacco, is it? Is it Flacco?
Yeah, it's Joe Flacco.
Okay, yeah. I think I said he was on the Colts. My fault. Yeah. I meant I forgot. I forgot.
Danny Dimes.
Danny Dimes, and it's another one that's backing him up.
I'll look. Yeah. I thought it was a slip, but I ain't want to push up on that.
Thank you for that. Yeah.
But anyway, Joe Flacco is like our age.
Yeah.
And they had a great stat on the herd today where I think Cleveland in the past 2 years have had like 8 or 9 quarterbacks start.
They have, yes.
So he's going to get his turn. Now, the fact that he's fourth, I don't know about that. That's crazy. As of today, he is still fourth on the depth chart because it was released. And I'm like, well, wait a minute. Kenny Pickett is still injured, right? Like he's still now. I don't know if he's going to play. I know the plan right now is for Dylan Gabriel, according to Coach Stefanski, to start this weekend.
Okay.
And I get it. You pick somebody in the third round, you want to see how they play, and he's probably going to play the bulk of the game just like Sanders did.
Yeah.
That's perfectly okay. I'm not tripping over Flacco. Dylan Gabriel is a question mark. You want to see how you got because you play him. But now, Kenny Pickett, time out.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at, the depth chart to see who was in front of him. Kenny Pickett, Flacco, not.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
Flacco, I understand.
I understand Flacco. Super Bowl champ. He's the champion.
I give you that. Dylan Gabriel, you want to kind of see where he at. But Kenny Pickett?
Yeah.
You got him below Kenny Pickett? And I think Kenny Pickett is supposed to come back, but Coach said that there's a possibility that they could keep 4 quarterbacks going into the season. Okay. I don't think that's going to happen. But the point is, Sanders, he's good. He's going to have his opportunity. But he's fourth and at least not third today is still criminal to me. But those are just my.
I think. How many more preseason games do they?
So we only got 3. They took one away because of 17 games. So you got 2 of them left as of today.
Okay.
It's only 3 preseason games as opposed to 4.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and apologies to the Colts fans. I didn't mean we had Joe Flacco. You know what I mean? We have a rookie, Riley Leonard.
Oh, he played for Duke.
Yeah. So he's also has a chance behind Daniel Jones and also Richardson.
Also played for Duke. So y'all got some Dukies for y'all backup quarterbacks here.
No wonder I have a bad taste in my mouth. Moving on to the New York Yankees. Corey.
This is crazy.
Yo, I'm going to be honest. When I saw that this happened, I had to go watch the footage. For those that don't know what we're talking about, the Yankees, ladies and gentlemen, did something that I didn't even know was legal. They made a game time trade while the game was going on.
And the player was active.
The player was at the game playing, and they made a mid-game trade, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, I'm gonna read something here for y'all. You know what I mean? So maybe you can get a better understanding of what I am talking about. Um, let me see right here. It was the day. It was the day that the New York Yankees played the devil the Rays. Pardon me.
Tampa Bay. Yep.
All right, let me see. I had it pulled up a while ago. Let
And
me
I got
see.
some stats of it. I got some info if you need it.
All right, let me see. Mid game trade. All right, here we go. Because this is insane. I want to get the name right. Yes, they traded for Jose Caballero. You know
Sound
what I
about right.
mean?
Yeah.
During the game when they was playing the Rays. Um, Corey, I'm gonna tell you now. This is funny as fuck. Listen, I saw the footage. Homeboy was in the dugout when he got the word.
That's crazy.
He was in the dugout, and mind you, Corey, after he dapped his teammates up, he went into the Yankees dugout mid-game and said, "Hey, yo, big dog, it's been real. Salute mid-game." And what was funny to me is how he had to be so professional after the game during the interview. He had to be like, "Oh, you know, I always wanted to play for the Yankees." And dog, knock it off. You are
Let Cats
surprised.
have it.
Stop it. You are surprised like the rest of us. I don't know if I've ever even heard. I know for a fact I've never even heard of this happening at all. And he was informed by the Rays manager of the trade. Like I said during it, he said at first I was kind of confused. But I'm really grateful. I grew up a Yankee fan. I feel happy and sad at the same time. Yo, Caballero, Cabanero, holla back, Habanero. Listen, cut the bullshit. You're not happy. This is sad. This fucked up. They traded you mid game. This is some shit that I never thought I'd see. I don't even know if they have this rule on MLB to show. This is insane. Like, this is insane. It's fun. I've never seen this in the history of baseball. And I go back to the David Justice, Barry Bonds, Mike Piazza, Nolan Ryan. What's my man name with the mustache for the Mariners? Crazy left hand pitch. I forgot his
You
name.
talking about, was it Randy Johnson? I might get my
Randy,
name.
yeah. I go back to them that I've never seen this happen, Corey. This is crazy. Corey, he said that after the game, that said after the game, he had to catch the flight to Miami.
That's crazy.
You know what I mean? Like he said, the Yanks charter flight to Miami for the team next series because I'm guessing they had to play the series
Yeah.
down there anyway. So,
That's
hey man, hey,
that's wild.
this is wild, bro. What are your thoughts on this mid-game trade? Yankees, y'all to be shaming
I
yourself.
thought this was crazy when you sent it to me. And I was like, wait, what is he talking about? And it's like I read about it. I'm like, wait a minute. And per chat GPT, this is the only confirmed instance of a player being traded during an ongoing game and being removed in mid-play. Historically, there have been a few other oddball players in cases of this happening, but it was during a double header or whatnot, but never actually in the game. This is wild. That's crazy. No one's safe.
No one is
God.
safe. No one is safe. This is some Yankee type shit. You know what I mean? Like, for a while you couldn't even have beards if you wanted to be a
Yeah.
Yankee. You had to be clean faced. Now I heard that is
Yeah, they finally relaxed
they're
that.
relaxed. Man, what an organization. Steinbrenner and them, they ain't playing no games, and clearly they don't give a fuck. This is really I don't give a fuck. This is I don't give a fuck money right here, Corey. Hey, yo, big dog, yo, we got you. Come through. Come through.
Just come on in the other dugout while you at it.
Like, yo, dog,
Over there.
what about discussing my contract? Like,
No. You go that away. You go.
oh, can you imagine having to call your wife after the game? Hey, yo, we gotta move to New York. Are you crazy? What?
Wow.
We go from Tampa Bay to New York? Are you crazy mid game? And
Big game.
I could understand if it was a rumor that I may be getting traded. My agent has already talked to me. This is crazy.
Right. And can you imagine Big V on the family tip? And I don't know if he's married or have any
Right,
kids.
right, right.
School is literally starting all over the
Yes,
country right now.
yes.
Wow.
Crazy. What else is crazy, real quick, man? We got to get into this new UFC deal, Corey. I don't know if you heard about it, and we barely covered the UFC, but this came across my desk, and this is crazy. The UFC has inked a deal with Paramount for 7 billion,
With the
7 billion with the B. Woo, woo, Corey, man, this is insane. I'm hearing that now if you are a Paramount subscriber, you will be able to watch the UFC pay-per-view events at no extra cost just for being a Paramount Plus subscriber. This is insane, Corey. Me personally, I will probably watch the events now that because I am a proud UFC not pardon me, a proud Paramount Plus owner. Shout out to my mother. My mother put me down with Paramount Plus back when it was CBS All Access. I'm grandfathered in, Corey. You know what I mean? I go back to them days, CBS All Access before they switched the name. You know what I mean? So yeah, man. Yeah, I think this is big business. Shout out to the UFC. I think this is the biggest deal they've ever done, Corey.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, TKO is making moves. If you haven't heard from last
Mm-hmm.
week,
Mm-hmm.
with WWE, I mean, they're going to the ESPN app. I think to kind of pump up the standalone app. Now, I'm a Peacock subscriber, and that's the main reason why I have it. Now, I'm still going to keep Peacock regardless. But I'm hoping that from what I'm hearing, if you already have access to ESPN, like through your provider, be it YouTube TV or cable or satellite, I'm hearing conflicting stories where you should still be good to go into the app and still get the WWE pay-per-views.
I
I'm
hope
hearing
so.
I'm hearing others where it's saying, well, nah, not really. How they gonna make money? Like, just you have to pay separate. And separate is like $30 now. If it's another $30 a month, I might have to scale. I might be done with the WWE until they get that part worked out, but we'll wait. The deal's supposed to take place in March of next year. So we'll find out or whatnot. There's still no set rumor on what's going to happen with the WWE library as of yet. But
Ah.
yeah, so I don't know. I don't know where that's going to go. Right now, because I'm one of the 6 people in the United States who don't have Netflix. So I typically use the WWE This Week program that's on Peacock to catch up on the Raw action and do a good
Right.
breakdown of
Right.
stuff like that. And YouTube is still pretty good with a lot of those stuff as well. But TKO, which is the parent company of UFC and WWE, man, they rolling in Scrooge McDuck money right now, and they're rolling, and the product is good. They said the SummerSlam was the highest rated WWE event all over the place. Shout out to Brock Lesnar. And
Yeah.
yo, I mean, hey, you strike while the iron's hot. I ain't mad at him. I don't know if I'm gonna be paying no $30 to keep up with the WWE, but we'll see in March.
Yeah. I hate to say that I may not be paying for it, but I'm a sucker, bro. I can't lie. It's just some things I can't go without.
I hear you.
If it
It's gonna
get
be a
but
withdrawal for me, Big V. It's gonna be tough. It ain't gonna be easy.
if it's 30, I don't know if I'm prepared to pay 30 though.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't know,
that's.
man.
I'm hoping that they will let you, if you already got ESPN through whoever you got it through.
Spectrum.
Then that I'm hearing half the story that you should still be good. Other people are kind of like, I don't know. Now this is the whole point of the ESPN standalone app, whatever. Like I think they're eventually going to want to break from all of the providers and kind of do their own thing. I don't know how true that is. That is just a rumor mill. But I'm not paying another $30 for it. But hey, we'll see what happens in March.
We'll see what happens, man. Shout out to everybody that be tapping in each and every week, whether you watching the shorts, the clips on IG, or watching the whole joint on YouTube, man. We appreciate each and every one of y'all. Keep tapping in, you know what I mean? And as usual, man, y'all know how we end this thing, right? Hey.
Peace.